Alright, so we got the connections between Until Dawn and the Quarry. Let's get right into the video.
Over the weekend, I played the Quarry, and what I mean by I played it in the weekend, I mean I sat down for 10 hours and played the entire game in one sitting. I was so captivated by the story and all the decisions I could make, and to me, the Quarry was absolutely a worthy successor to Until Dawn. But naturally, people are going to compare the two games and pick one over the other, so in this video, I'm going to go over both games and compare the stories, characters, and give my thoughts on both
Until Dawn or the Quarry?
But first, if you're new around here, I'm the Thrifty Typewriter, and I make all kinds of videos on all things mystery, fantasy, and sci-fi. So if those are things that interest you, consider browsing.
I'll let you guys know down. I'll let you guys know at the end of the video.
Conversations.
Well, I'm picking
look out for 2 new videos every week, and let's get on with the video. Going forward, I'm going to be delving into spoilers for both Until Dawn and the Quarry. So you've been warned. Here we go. For those that don't know and don't care about spoilers, Until Dawn and The Quarry are 2 horror games that were developed by Supermassive Games, who are quickly becoming one of my favorite developers. The games consist of really classic horror tropes, a group of teens in the secluded wilderness somewhere, but the catch is that you get to control what each of the character does.
I love that,
so it's up to you whether or not to kill them or keep them alive,
bro. I love it.
If you can. Almost everyone who watches horror movies can agree that a lot of the characters are really stupid. You hear noise in the creepy old basement in the cabin in the woods. Most sane people would say don't go down there, but the characters always do. In these games, you hear a creepy noise in the creepy basement. You don't have to go down there. These games
not only that, you split up,
secluded in the wilderness, but twist it so that it's not a trope anymore because you get to decide what is right for each character. You can play it safe and try to keep every character alive by choosing the best possible outcome, or try to kill everyone if you want to, or you can do what I do and choose the option that you think best represents each character. And that's what makes these games so great, is that everyone who plays it is probably going to have some differing choices and paths they took to get to the ending they receive. Almost every playthrough is different for every person. In both Until Dawn and The Quarry, I managed to keep almost everyone alive right up to the last minute, and then I made a wrong decision and got almost everyone killed. I'm gonna have to remember that for Supermassive's next game, so I don't spend 10 hours playing a game trying my hardest to keep everyone alive.
I'll keep it in the video,
and be in a terrible mood because I killed everyone. The stories themselves are actually quite similar, and let me explain why.
Very similar,
Both stories center on a group of kids away in the secluded wilderness. Until Dawn on a snowy mountain, The Quarry at a summer camp. Both have a supernatural presence hunting them that will kill them if you're not careful, and a hunter or hunters that are scary looking but actually are trying to help you.
Just like in Until Dawn,
try and end the curse, and depending on your playstyle, you'll either break the curse or kill a lot of your characters. While some of the elements of the story are the same, the plots themselves can be very different from one another. I mentioned that there's hunters in The Quarry that are there to help you. That can be true, or it can be false depending on your decisions made in the game. I've been seeing some things online that seem spoilery to me about the game, but I've played the game in its entirety. It's just that there's so many branching paths everyone can take that the spoilers I've seen online seem insane to me because my playthrough was just so different. I remember a lot of people talking a while ago about if Until Dawn and The Quarry are connected in the same universe or not. Now, there's really no reason for these games to be connected, and they might not be at all. It's just that nowadays people are obsessed with trying to connect universes together, and if I'm being honest, I'm definitely one of those people. Supermassive Games hasn't said anything about these games being connected other than that The Quarry is the spiritual successor to Until Dawn, and that makes plenty of sense because these games look and feel very similar to one another, but there's really no word on any connection between the two games. And believe me, I looked all around for some mention of Sam, Mike, Josh, or really anyone, or any mention of campers in a lodge that had to be evacuated, but there was nothing. No newspaper article or letter or anything, and I was looking harder for that than I was for these damn tarot cards. The only slight hint towards these games having a connection is more of a fourth wall break than anything when Caitlin is talking to Dylan, and she says that the main building reminds her of a ski lodge, and then she goes on about being stranded at a ski lodge with no one but each other, and that's a pretty on-the-nose reference to Until Dawn, but she wasn't saying that she heard a story about that happening. She was just painting a picture. So it's really just Supermassive Games making a joke about their previous game.
Like they're saying car cables and stuff like that. They did remind me of Until Dawn.
Characters or events in the previous game because there's obviously so many different endings in Until Dawn. If there was a newspaper clipping in the game that referenced the events of Until Dawn, what would it even say? Would it say that there were no survivors, or would it say that there were
And
7
then Until
survivors?
Dawn,
I think
like,
Supermassive
take
wanted
like
every player's personal playthrough to be their own
6-7 years
definition
before
of
the
what's
Quarry
canon or not. So referencing the events of Until Dawn would be almost
Who did y'all say? Did y'all say
impossible.
Ashley
Maybe
or
during their conversation,
Josh?
Caitlin could have said something like, "I've heard of a story of kids trapped in a ski lodge overnight, and I never thought that that would happen to me." And Dylan could have asked, "Did any of them make it?" And she could have said, "I don't know, I never read the article." Something along those lines would have been their only chance of referencing Until Dawn, but I can see why they left it out. If these games are connected in some way, it's not made known to us during the time I'm making this video. If there's ever confirmation or more information, then maybe I'll update this video.
I think a lot of the
post a
characters
new
from
one,
Until
but
Dawn
right
and a
now,
lot of characters
the
from the
slight
Quarry
nod towards
had
Until Dawn is
had
all we
kind of
have.
like a little
The question
similarity.
everyone
I'll
wants to know
explain.
the answer to is which game is better. Well, to me, the margins are razor thin. I had never played a game like Until Dawn before.
True.
To me, it seemed like a generic horror game until I actually played it and realized it was anything but a generic horror game. I loved playing as each character and crafting each individual
I'll save mine to the end,
arc,
y'all.
particularly Mike, who was an asshole in the beginning of the game, who turned into a selfless hero by the end, but that was just my playthrough. The Wendigos were terrifying, and the story of Josh doing all this to get revenge.
Josh was a demon,
sisters the previous year was a great twist. In the Quarry, I found Laura and Max to be really likable right away. It took me a bit of time to warm up to the others, but eventually I did, particularly Nick, Dylan, London Tipton, and Abigail, and the others I didn't really care too much about. But when we got to the flashback sequences between Laura and Max, I became so invested in the game, and from there on out, I couldn't put it down. I absolutely adore the designs of the werewolves in this game. I have a slight obsession with werewolves, but I hate ones that just look like big dogs. I've always said that Professor Lupin in Harry Potter was the coolest looking werewolf, but the Quarry werewolves might have taken that
like
top spot.
Wendigos,
I could
bro.
be wrong, but I think there's
It's
even
like,
more
I
branching
think-
decisions in this game than there was in Until Dawn, and I can't wait for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th playthroughs of this game to see all the decisions I can make.
I think
that
they
didn't in my
took
first
inspiration for the
playthrough.
werewolves
There were
from the
questions that I
Wendigos.
never got to see the answer to, like who is the guy at the bottom of the lake. I chose not to dive in after the part, so I never got the answer to that. But on my next playthrough, you bet your ass I'm diving right in that lake. So which game is better overall? Right now, I'm going to have to say The Quarry, and maybe it's because I'm biased for my love of werewolves and because it just came out, so it's so fresh in my mind, but that's what my gut's telling me. Is Until Dawn a bad game?
No.
Absolutely not. If I were giving Until Dawn a 9, then The Quarry gets a 9.1. And depending on the day of the week, those decisions could change. Now, this might be a bit premature, but I'm going to speculate on what Supermassive's next game could be. Maybe they'll do some more stuff like the Dark Pictures anthology first, but their next massive game, pun intended, has to be some sort of supernatural creature hunting a group of kids in the wilderness over the course of one night.
They are doing a good job, bro.
Maybe a vampire, or zombies, or my personal favorite, Bigfoot. A group of teens could be on a road trip when they stop in the woods at an old cabin, and then they get hunted by Bigfoot. Or perhaps the next game will break this mold entirely and have a group of friends on a cruise when they run into mermaids or the Kraken or something like that.
This guy got a lot of ideas, bro.
I'll be playing it because both Until Dawn and The Quarry have cemented themselves as some of my favorite games of all time. What are your thoughts on The Quarry and Until Dawn? Let me know which one you prefer in the comments below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more things fantasy, mystery, and sci-fi. If you do, then I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I like this guy's outro. Okay. All right, man. I'm definitely subscribing to this guy's channel, bro. I already like the video and everything like that. All right, so I know you guys are here wondering, okay, which one is better to you, Until Dawn and The Quarry? So, like he said before, Until Dawn was the game. First of all, let me just get this right. Let me just get this. Sorry, I burped in your ear. But let me just get this straight, okay? When did Until Dawn come out? Because was it 2015? Let me see. Until Dawn. Let's see. 2015. Like I said, bro. I'll be real, bro. I think Until Dawn. I've never seen a game like Until Dawn until it came out. It was a like decision-making game. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of like, again, like he said, I thought it was gonna be like a horror game, So I was like, okay, cool, but let me still like play it, bro. Until Dawn was the first decision game that I played. As in, like, not just you pick what character does this, does that. No, bro, you are literally shaping like the character's future. As in, like, every decision like really matters. Like, if you guys don't know, like when you were Matt, right? And like, no, this is a spoiler, by the way. Like when you were Matt and you were going after Jessica. Whenever Jessica got snatched up, or like from the Wendigo, right? And you were Michael. Sorry, Mike. His name was Mike. And you were Mike, right? And you were going after Jessica after she got snatched up by the Wendigo. If you took one slow route, as in like, let's say there was two routes, right? One route was walking slowly on ice or something like that. And the other route was sliding down like an icy hill or something. Sorry for those bad examples. But like basically one was fast and one was slow. If you took one slow one, bro, I remember this. If you took one slow one, bro, Jessica's going to die. But if you took all the fast routes, even though they were very risky, if you took all the fast routes, whatever, then you would like catch up to Jessica, whatever, and she wouldn't be dead, Bro. It's the little things like that, bro. It's like, it was crazy because like Until Dawn, I think Until Dawn paved the way for a lot of like decision making games, and QTE games, bro. Not just decision making, but like and QTE, bro. Because that was the first game. I mean, you can say like Heavy Rain was like decision making, whatever, and like that was like one of the best decision making games. But when it came down to it, bro, what did it for me was Until Dawn. That opened, bro. Like I've never seen a game like that before, bro. And I love the story. I love the twist. I love how everybody had their own, story and stuff like that. I love how Josh was in on it the whole time. That, bro, you wouldn't believe, bro. That was the biggest like plot twist I think in the game, was Josh taking off the mask, literally, because there was a guy. Because here's the thing, right? And Until Dawn, bro, there was always something. Like, I always thought that the guy with the mask which was Josh with a scary mask. I thought that was the guy that was killing people. It wasn't even him. It was actually the Wendigos killing people. So you had the Wendigos killing people. You had Josh knocking out people, pranking people and stuff like that, bro. And so like you had like a lot of different things, a lot of different plot twists. And I think Josh taking off his mask and finally like revealing that it was me, blah blah blah. That was the biggest plot twist. Like him slowly taking off the mask in like slow motion, bro. Literally the biggest plot twist of all time. And I think my opinion, this Until Dawn paved the way for decision making games. Obviously, it's my opinion. I'm not saying this is true. It's my opinion. I honestly think that they paved the way for games like the Quarry, and I wouldn't say. I was about to say Detroit Become Human. But here's the thing. I think that if I would have never played Until Dawn, then I would have never fell in love with Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human. Even though Detroit Become Human is an excellent game, right? Obviously, it's in my top 5 games ever. I think that the thrill of deciding someone's fate and like the QTEs, right? Put those two together, right? In any game. Decision making, you can make a decision for anybody, and the QTEs, as in if you mess up on the QTE, this person falls. If you, bro, it's the stuff like that. And Until Dawn opened, like it just shone a light, like whenever it, like in like that area, like for me. And so the question is, and here's the thing for the Quarry, I love the Quarry, bro. I love how they all, I love how like in the Quarry it was different, but I definitely saw the similarities it had with Until Dawn. There was definitely like, and we all have unlikable characters between the Quarry and Until Dawn, but I would definitely have to say between Until Dawn and the Quarry, if I have to choose one, like which one's the better game, it's 1000% Until Dawn, bro. I think Until Dawn is amazing. Don't get me wrong, the Quarry is an amazing game. I love the Quarry, I really do. Like honestly, I think it's top 10. It's top, for me personally, top 5 game of the year. right? Top 5 game of the year right now. Even though we're in the half of the year, it's top 5 game of the year. Like, the Quarry is one heck of a game. It's just when you're comparing Until Dawn, bro, like the starter, like the father of games, of horror, like horror, drama, like that vibe of just like literally like 7 kids, like, and that was the thing, like I've never seen that before. Like 7, like it's teenagers in a ski lodge and they're all getting tracked down. Well, I have seen like movies like that, but like, bro, I've never seen that in game form, and you can make the decisions for it, bro. I think Until Dawn. And here's the thing, I think if the Quarry, I think if they would have switched roles, right? So if the Quarry would have came out before Until Dawn, then I would have picked the Quarry. You know what I mean? It's like, I think Until Dawn definitely like kicked it off, and the Quarry definitely it lived up to this. It lived up to his name. I'm gonna be honest. If I was to rate the Quarry out of 1 to 10, I would give the Quarry a 9, and I'll give Until Dawn a 10 out of 10, bro. For real. Bro, Until Dawn had you on the edge. Like the Quarry, like, yeah, it had me on the edge of my seat, blah, blah, blah. Bro, Until Dawn had me on the edge of my seat, bro. As in, bro, they had jump scares. As in, bro, it was the thrill, bro. It was the thrill of you can't miss nothing. You have to check everywhere. Like in the Quarry, like, yeah, you check for the cards and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm sorry for dragging out this video, but man, like in my opinion, I'm not mad if people say that the Quarry is better. Like, cause yeah, the Quarry is a really good game, but in my opinion, Until Dawn is better than the Quarry. Again, I love both games, bro. Let me just say that the developers, what are they called again? What is it? Supermassive, right? Supermassive developers, right? I don't know if that's what the developers call. I think I got it on my phone. But yeah, bro, bro, y'all are doing an amazing job, bro. Amazing. Yeah, Supermassive Games, yep. Y'all are doing an amazing job. For real, bro. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. Y'all are doing an amazing job, bro. For real. Like, you guys have your own concept. I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, bro, I'll take another video game. Like, it's the same thing. Let them be stuck in I don't know, let him be stuck in I don't know, bro. Let him be stuck somewhere. Then we gotta, like, you know, try to keep everybody, bro. I love those type of games, bro, for real. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think. The Quarry or Until Dawn. Actually, you know what, I'll keep a post on my community tab on my channel. So make sure you guys go to my community tab, go to my channel. Go to my channel, then go to my community tab, and I'll have a poll. The Quarry or Until Dawn. Answer honestly. You don't have to, you know, go off of what I go off of. If you think the Quarry is better, the Quarry is better. I have no problem. I love both of the games. Other than that, man, I've dragged this video out for so long. And, man, I'll see you guys later for the next one. I'm out.